shine off, honey. I agree on little.
That is a super easy question. It is a girl.
What she said?
Yeah.
Probably a day. Well,
Yeah.
barely.
but-
I don't know.
No, probably more than that. It's probably at least this much blood.
When did that jump?
Okay. Well, I won't come back in. So that's all.
Just pull the string back.
Oh no. But I'm guessing what this is what they use for a period. I don't know. I guess they stick it up in there or something. I don't know. Looks like a stingray. You just got stinged.
I kept it to myself.
For how long?
I don't know. Well, until my mom found out, till her pads started running low and she found out.
Oh, Lord.
I was not telling my mom because I did not want to have I didn't want her to blow it out of proportion. I didn't want her to make it anything more than what it was. I started my period and that was it. Let's end it there. And I was okay with that. Kept it to myself and that was it. And I didn't tell any of my friends either. So it was just me and myself. That was it.
Really?
I didn't tell anybody.
I told everybody. I was like, I got my period, I got my period, I got my period. Did you know? Have you heard? Because I wanted everybody to know that finally, like, I'm on the other side. I have crossed over. I was the last person.
I feel like I was the first person.
Oh.
Well, maybe my friends had them and they didn't tell me too. I don't know.
You might
But
have
they
been the
didn't talk
first.
about it. We didn't talk about it, so I didn't discuss it. So I don't know. I felt like I was the first one and I was keeping it to myself. I didn't want to feel, any different. I didn't want to feel different.
When my dad came home that day, me and my mom were in the living room, and my mom was like, Ivory, started her cycle today. So my dad looks at me like, he gives me like that stern look. So I got scared. I was thinking like, mind you, we had never had any formal conversation. So I was thinking like, I'm about to get a whooping. So he was like, you know what that means, right? And I was like, no. So he started like jingling his belt. And so I was like, I'm about to get a whooping for this. And I was like, I can have babies? And he was like, no. And I was like, I can't have babies? And he was like, no, you can't have babies. I was like, okay. I was just trying not to get a whooping. I just didn't want to get a whooping. But I was proud and I was happy.
I was not. I felt like mine would have or probably would interfere with my activities, my extracurricular activities.
Yeah, because
So
you were in a sport.
yeah, I wanted to take mine back. I didn't want mine to happen. I just pretended like it didn't happen. So
It looks like tissues.
Yeah, it smells kind of good.
Packets of tissues.
It smells kind of good. It smells like air freshener.
Mine smells like watermelon.
It looks like a wiping pad that you would wipe your bottom with after you go number 2 or number 1 or something. Oh, it's like a diaper. Is this a diaper?
Little baby diaper. My question is why do we have it?
How do you use the tools that they're showing us?
Pad and
Yeah,
the
the
wand
pad.
thing.
The pad and the wand, screwdriver, thingy, majiggy, whatever you call it.
a short answer is because, it's a biological sign that your, body is changing and is preparing for reproduction, which is having children or having babies. So your hormones are changing in your body so that it can prepare to have a baby. But you won't have a baby right now, but just in the future. So when you're older, your body will be ready and prepared to carry a baby.
Okay.
They are tools because they are being used for a purpose, but we call these sanitary napkins. That's what old people call it. Didn't it sound like, yeah, I don't call it that either.
So we call it tools.
Well, let's not call it tools because you want somebody jabbing a tool up your,
Nasty stuff.
yeah. So this is a tampon. This is a tampon. So you open it up, you take it out, it's a tampon. So this little string right here, this is what you use once it's inside of you to pull it out. So
that part goes inside of you?
right.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. So when you put the tampon in, you're gonna put this whole thing in just from here to here, just that little inch. So when you put this in there, you're gonna push this up. So when you push it up, it's like a little flower. So this cotton part stays on the inside. This you throw in the trash. So now you're gonna have this string hanging outside of you. This is gonna be inside of you like this, and this is gonna be hanging. So when it's time for you to change it, and you'll know when you need to change it so you won't drip, drip, drip everywhere on your clothes and stuff, because there's gonna be blood on this part here. So when it's time for you to change it, you're just gonna pull it out like bloop, and throw it in the toilet. Everybody doesn't use these. I didn't use these until after I had you. So it took me a long time to use these. I just couldn't. I thought it was nasty. I thought it was gross. I couldn't get the hang of it. I just didn't. I thought it would hurt.
So you use these?
Yeah. Don't laugh. Don't be laughing. So I use these. Not this, because this one is big. No offense to people that do use these, but now you notice, and then you take off the sticky part, and the sticky part attaches to your underwear. So you stick it on like that, so it doesn't go anywhere in your underwear.
Wait, so you're saying that this part? Oh, okay, I get it.
So it sticks to the inside of your underwear. So this is gonna curve your butt
Ew.
and your stuff.
And your stuff.
So then you have these are called wings. Wings.
Like butterflies.
These wings you're gonna fold on the outside of your underwear. That way, your pad is not gonna move this way, and it's not gonna move that way. So you can run, skip, hop, jump. You can play. You can high five. You can do all this stuff with it, and it's not going anywhere, is it?
No.
It's not going anywhere. So then the blood just soaks up here.
And then goes in that pouch on the bottom.
There's not a pouch in the bottom, Cayenne.
Yeah, that's
this
the
is
part
just how it
that's
soaks.
Okay.
It just soaks in here, kind of like when you clean up a spill with a paper towel.
Or a sponge.
Yeah, or a sponge. Sometimes that sponge, that paper towel gets too full, and when it gets too full, you have to throw it away and get another one. So you'll know when this is too full. We can talk about this later. But so when you're ready to be done with it, you unfold the wings. This is how I used to do it. I used to keep the wings flapped out like that because you don't want to touch what's on the middle here. Because you want to make sure you're clean. So I would roll it up like this. And then these wings have here and here, nothing's on these wings. So I would just fold it over.
No blood spills out.
And then, right, blood's not going to spill out regardless. So then you're still going to have this because you're going to have a new pad. So then I'll take my little roll and I'll put my roll on my paper. And I just roll it up like this. And now I can just throw it in the trash.
That's simple and easy. So you can travel with it.
You can travel with it. It makes it easy. So even though your period will happen whenever, wherever, now you can always have one of these in your backpack. So that way, when it does happen, if you're at school, you'll have one of these in your book bag and you'll be good. Because Because when it first comes on, it's not going to come on like and just be everywhere. It's just going to be drip, 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 probably. And you're probably not going to notice it. You're going to have to use the bathroom regularly, and you're going to say, oh, that looks different. Let me get one of these, put it in there, so I'll be good. So that's how you use it. This is a what?
A pad. And that is a tampon. Or tampon.
Tampon.
Tampon, like pond.
No, tampon.
Tampon.
Yes. It's not a stingray. It's not a screwdriver.
It's a tampon.
And then what you and Wookie showed earlier is it's rolled up.
Yeah.
So though when you put it in here, when it's dry, it's like this. But if you were to put this in a cup of water or inside of you with blood, it expands on the inside of you. So when you pull it out, it's still going to look like this, but it expands.
That's why it's like a stinker, because it has the little thing right there. See the string right there? I don't know if you can see that. And then you have the little thing, the tail.
Yes, Cayenne.
And the wings. Anyways, it's a tampon. So there you go.
Yes.
So that answered my question. How to use a tampon, just call it a tampon, and how to use a pad.
You just gotta have the last word, don't you?
There you go. So we just got our bags. So Wookie, you grab your zipper, and I'm gonna grab my zipper, okay? And the count of three, we're gonna unzip it in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's look. So this is what's inside. So there's some pads, seems like in here. Some different color pads, actually. Wookie, look at this.
Wipes.
Look at this.
2 things.
It says, I'm trying to read what it says. It looks like it says caffeine. It says carefree.
And we have pads.
These smell like baby powder.
What is this?
Fresh, clean wipes. And we got some tampons. This is a weird tampon. This is
Have the pads thing. That's what I got.
Yeah, I think this is a pad. No, because this is
harder.
because this is the pad. No, remember this is the pad. I don't know what this is. I think this might be another carefree wipe. So that's what we got in our bag. So we can actually put these in our backpacks, like our parents were saying. We can put these bags in our backpack, so whenever it happens at school, we can just have it with us and just
wherever or whenever.
Yeah.
So.
And somehow try and figure out how we're gonna get back in class. Never mind.